Boom, boom. Welcome to the Pretty Red ENT Show. It's your girl, Goddess Nikita, aka Pretty Red ENT. And I'm sending love and light out into the whole universe, the planets, the galaxies, even the double X planet. You feel me? I don't know why I'm shouting them out over here. You feel me? I would like to know, how is Mercury retrograde treating you though? How do you think Mercury retrograde treated y'all? And the only thing I can tell y'all, Mercury retrograde really helped me learn about my communications when it comes to unhealthy attachments, when it comes to sex. I'm telling y'all, it's so crazy the way Mercury retrograde worked in my life. And it's like in the planet that it was, the house that it was retrograding in for me is the main house. You feel me? My main house, my self house. If you know what your self house is, you know what it is. I don't have to go into details because you should know that by now. Okay. But it helped me understand like some of the things that I was doing that was toxic, unhealthy, maybe some attachments that people had to me. It's like, release me. I already released you. You just keep, I don't know what you got going on. Let me go. If I let you go, you have to let me go. Like, it's out of respect. Okay. But some people don't want to let go. When they know you're a good woman and you do this, do that, some people, they want to hold on to you because they don't want nobody else to date you, but they don't want to take you serious. So you don't want nobody else to date me, but you out here doing you, but I can't do me. Okay, you right. Okay. And it's so crazy to the whole point where it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had a particular ex of mine hit me up and it's like, oh, I didn't think I was going to hear from this ex during this Mercury retrograde. But at the moment I was talking to this person, I realized why I had to talk to this person during Mercury retrograde, and particularly this one, because I don't hear from them when it's not, the Mercury is not retrograding and the sex part of it, but the attachments, the unhealthy attachments that you have. Okay. So I'm like, oh man. And it's like, at some point, I don't even think this Mercury retrograde was really for me. I think it was for them. Okay. And people be like, what? Like, no, it's for them. I'll cut you off dry, cold. I didn't care how much you call, text me. I never answered the phone. And it's like, what is it that you need from me in order for you to heal? You are in a healthy, happy relationship. You are doing what you need to do. Why do you feel like you need to hit me up? Like, I'm not your girl with a bag of pearls. I got my own pearls, but I'm not your girl, okay? But it's so crazy because it's like, oh my gosh, I know I did some very toxic things in my past when it came to sex. And people don't understand that. Like, sex to me is an art. And so I talk about it like an art because it is art. If you like what you do what you do. You're going to think and look at sex like it's an art. Like, hey, you should be able to talk freely about sex. We grown. I'm so sorry that I'm grown. And maybe you're not. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. But guess what? This is what I like to have, an open conversation. I like to have those conversations where it bothers people. It bothers your skin to talk about it. And like, maybe Mercury retrograde was like, sometimes, Keita, you go really deep. And some people need that. But I'm not toning me down for nobody. And so Mercury retrograde was helping me realize like how not to tone myself down when communicating. And people don't understand that. So I'm going to make sure I make this very, very clear because a lot of people do this and they probably don't realize that they're doing this. And maybe you can be somebody, if somebody tells you that they're on a self journey, they're on a healing journey, any type of journey that they tell you that they're on, you have to respect that because at some point, if you are offended by any conversation that this person has with you, that means one or two things. Okay. One, you're not healed. Okay. 2, you want me to turn down me. That means you have a perception of yourself and you have a perception of me that is not in agreement with me. And I'm okay with that. Okay. Y'all know I'm drinking this tea, so y'all know I'm about to go in. Okay. So literally, I'm having a conversation with somebody and their perception is crazy about me. No matter what I said, it was out. You think you're better than everybody. I never said I was better than anybody. I never said I was better than you. Well, you think you're better than me. You treat me like a peasant. You think everybody's a peasant compared to you. I'm sorry. What? And then you have the nerve to sit up here and say that you don't believe in Jesus and God and all of that. So I use the universe, and then you feel like because I'm talking about me, that you feel like I'm holier than Jesus. I'm really confused. I never said that. You don't think I would say I'm better than Jesus? You don't think I would come out my mouth and say that? You think I'm scared to say that? Like, no, I'm not better than Jesus. I'm not better than anybody. You know who I'm better than? The old version of me that used to allow people to tell me to tone myself down. Don't talk confident about myself. I want to allow not a soul to allow me to tone myself down in the conversation to make you feel better about yourself. I just can't do it. I love you, but I love me enough for the both of us. Okay? So what do some of these conversations sound like? What does it look like? How does it feel? I'm about to tell y'all something. And this is real player. Prime example, I was talking to one of my really old friends. Haven't talked to him in a while. We reconnected. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I really miss you. Like you were a really good friend. Maybe you were somewhat a good friend at the moment where I was at. We trauma bonded, and people don't understand about trauma bonding. I'm going to do an episode on that because a lot of people do not understand if your relationship started off trauma, it's going to end in trauma. Okay. And you trauma bonding with people around you. So are you really getting to know a person because you want to know a person, or are you trauma bonding? Sometimes you got to be real with yourself. Sometimes you got to be positive. But for the most part, what I'm not accepting is anything less than what I deserve. Okay? I don't care if it's conversation or not. So I'm telling the person this. I said, I'm a goddess now. And they was like, oh, really? I'm like, yes. And they keep saying, okay, queen. Okay, I understand you call me a queen. Back in the day, I was a queen. You didn't really address me as queen. And what I'm telling you now is I'm still a queen, but I'm a goddess now. I worked hard for my goddess energy. Not saying, hey, I worked hard for it because it's something that comes naturally to me, something that I have within me. But I'm a goddess now. You have to address me as such. I go by that. And so, like I told this person, I said, so if your name is Adam, would you want me to call you Adam? Or would you want me to call you out your name? Like a B word, like call you bitch. Instead of calling you Adam. Okay? Or, like different things like that. I said, if I address you as a god and you're telling me on universal flow, then that means that you know that everybody is a god and a goddess all in their own way. They just have to go up and claim their power and really do the work to get there and have that energy flow. Because a lot of people can claim that they're a goddess, but they don't have that goddess energy. There's a difference. They don't have that goddess. They don't have that God energy. Okay? A lot of people don't know what I mean by that, but you won't know until you really tap in. But you have to be accepting of that. Some people don't want goddess energy. Some people don't want goddess flow. And that's fine. That's okay. I'm just not accepting that. Okay. And a lot of people don't understand that. I'm not accepting anything less than what I deserve. So I tell this person like, yes, I'm a goddess now. I'm healed. The whole thing this person's saying to me the whole time, like when I'm around them, they're like, wow, your energy is loud. Like you really changed. Like that's crazy. I'm like, I've always been this person. It's just that now I really accept this person. That was the problem, is that I always been a goddess. I'm just now accepting the fact that I'm a goddess. I've been accepting that for years now. So I've been on my self journey. I've been on healing journeys. I done been on, and now I'm kind of like on a receiving journey. Okay. So I done been on my like love journey. I done did a lot of things. Now it's like my receiving journey and just positive. I'm just on a journey. Okay. People don't understand. I'm just on a journey. Okay. When this person says this and then, we hang out, we're cool, all this. And I'm like, okay, well, why when people talk about themselves, now this is self-love, guys. At one point in time, I used to have conversations with people like, I will place them higher than me. Oh, girl, you look so good. I don't have a problem with encouraging you. You know what? You are better than me. Go ahead. I won't do that now. You won't get that from Goddess Nikita. No. Okay. I mean, I had to do shots fired in a clap because I want to let people know you are not getting that from me no more. If you thought that I was okay, some people, the way how the conversations used to go is they talk about what they talk about and they really put themselves on a pedestal. And I used to praise them for that. But I would never do that to them. I would never put myself on a pedestal. The whole thing is when I'm talking to people and you're asking questions about me and you say, you're a goddess. I say, I'm a goddess now. So you have to be careful on how you treat me. Oh, this and that. You think that, hold on, pause. I'm just telling you, I am a goddess. The universe cares about me. So you have to be careful on how you treat me. You can't mistreat anybody. But when people have stepped up and claimed a power that is theirs, that means I'm in direct alignment to God, bro. Like direct alignment to the universe, direct alignment to Mother Earth. That means I have a direct line. I'm picking up the phone. I don't even have to say anything because they're watching me at all times. Here you go. I noticed that you start disrespecting me. Oh, you ain't no goddess. So you're going to sit up here and tell me I'm not a goddess. All right. Okay. All right. Continue. That ain't got nothing to do with me. How you treat me, how you talk to me ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, you're trying to personally hurt me because you hurt, or you might have felt like I hurt you in the past. So now that I'm giving you opportunity to be in my energy, you feel like, oh, let me go in and destroy her. Finish her. Like, no, it ain't working today. It's not working tomorrow. It's not working whenever. Like, you're going to have to make sure that you play your part in your position. You cannot do certain things to certain people, bro. I don't care what people say. Like, yes, there's levels to this. There's levels to this spiritually. You feel me? I don't master my guru. So it's like, I'm not jumping out of character. And any time at any moment, I know you're trying to provoke me to get a reaction. I'm going to be upset. If I know that you're trying to really go in and hurt me, I'm going to be upset. So it's like, oh, you're a goddess now. So I'm thinking to myself, like, all right. So this person was like, well, what's your spiritual gifts? And I was like, I don't know if I would have tell you that. Now, me, I'm very open. I do not care. Whatever you want to do to harm me, bro, that's your karma, bro. That is not mine. You still got to answer for that. Now, I can't say like whoever blesses you with your magic, your power, your energy, that has nothing to do with me on how they treat you for treating me a certain way. When people are in direct alignment, that means you literally going up against a higher power, the creator. You're going up against the creator because they have blessed them to be in this alignment. They have did the work. That means that they're in a perfect alignment to their soul contract, their earth contract. They're in alignment to, they're using, they're really in an alignment with every single thing. That means you are going up against God. And if you believe in the Bible, you're going up against God. You're going up against Jesus. Hello, have a great day. You're going up against the whole heaven, bro. And then if you're thinking about the universe, like, okay, well, the universe goes off energy. So what you're doing is you're trying to throw stagnant energy in there. And the universe is like, hold on, this is perfect energy right here. Bliss energy. You're not even getting through with your energy. It's bouncing off. Bouncing off. I keep trying to tell you, it's like the rabbit have the gun. I'm like, ooh. So when I tell this person, I'm like, listen, only thing I can tell you is when people get loud with me, the universe responds. Mother Earth responds. When you treat me some type of way, I feel some type of way, the universe responds. God responds. Karma responds. The universe responds. I have no control over what's going to happen to you. I don't do nothing bad. I ain't got time for it. I don't do no Houdini tricks. I don't have time for that. If it's not to make me a better person inside, I'm not going to do nothing to harm you. I don't have time for that. I don't get no money from that. Even if people wanted me to do stuff like, oh, when somebody called me, hey, can you do a love spell? Nope, I don't do love spells on people. I would do something to help you out. I'm not doing nothing to harm a person that you know. I'm not going to do nothing to harm you. If you want healing, you want to do release work, I will do it with you. But I always do a disclosure. Disclosure, when you do release work with Goddess Nikita. Okay? You got to make sure you know which one you won't get. You getting the Aries Goddess Nikita or you getting the Virgo Goddess Nikita? Because they kind of the same, but with a little twist. Okay? They both come with heat. Because everybody know what Virgo is. Virgo is, that's the highest priest. Priestess. There is. Okay? Then you got Aries. We just done data. This is what it is. I can't say anything like that. That's the top masculine sign. So here you go, getting top signs from the masculine and the feminine sign. So depending on which person you do release work with, one gonna really get that done. You might be upset, but then you'll realize like, oh, she ain't do nothing. Like she was just, hey, I had a little tip on there. You want it released, baby, it be gone. But that's up to you. And the universe want to, hey, I want this released. The universe is going to be like, okay, let me send it to you, see if you want it to release for real. Feel me? I don't have time to play with nobody. I'm not nobody mama, okay? I play with my son all the time. We be jugging and finessing. I don't have time to play with nobody else's kids. I'm too grown for that. Okay, so with talking to this person, what some people don't know is I'm like, oh, I got this. And I told this person like, oh, I can do this. They was like, oh, that's a lie. I said, well, how you know that's a lie? Oh, because I was doing this. I said, how you know I didn't know you was doing that? I'm saying, okay, so let me tell you, let me bring something back to you. So at this particular time when you were talking, you ain't see the way my face changed? I'm like, just because I see stuff does not mean, guys, that I'm going to say something every single time. I'm not going to sit up here every single time I get a download or I just know what's going on. I don't have to tell you that I know your motives ain't real. You know your motives ain't real. Why do I got to tell you your motives ain't real? You get what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that. So then you're going to say, oh, that's a lie. I'm like, all right. I don't have to lie, nothing. People will tell you, oh, she the GOAT. Baby, I'm the GOAT for a reason. I do what I do, but guess what happens? I don't have nothing to prove to you, and can't nobody control me. Okay? Like, I'm not here made to be controlled. I'm not here to tell me what to do. I'm here to create my own story. So at some moment, at any time that you believe that in your rapid mind, okay, that you feel like I'm not a goddess, I will check yourself. I go by Goddess Nikita for a reason. When I first was on my healing journey, I was still Kita. When I came up out of my deep healing journey, that deep one, that one when I was crying for 6 months straight, it was the goddess did. I got ranked to a goddess. I already been a goddess. I just didn't know it was sitting there. Like, hold on, you got all this power here. Like, what are you doing? You gonna use it or not? I am. Thank you. So when somebody tells me that and they feel like I'm not a goddess, that means that anything that I say out my mouth moving forward, you don't believe. That's like a person say, hey, my name is Adam. All day tomorrow, you're like, no, your name is Brad. Your name's Brad, bro. No, my name's Adam. And like a prime example, me and one of my old friends, we were in the casino and I just moved back from Virginia to Ohio. This is a true story. Mind you, my friend is telling me about this dude she's dating. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, who's this dude? She's like, oh, okay, well, I want you to meet him. Tell me how you feel. I really like him. I really feel like it's going to go somewhere. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, we're going to go out because I want him to meet you because, we locked in. I'm like, all right, cool. We walk in. Me and her go in before. My mom's standing there. My mom comes in. And I'm talking about mama. I'm just laughing and giggling. Next thing I know is I hear somebody say, "What's up, cuz?" I'm like, "What's up? What's up, cuz?" Give him. The dude my cousin don't even say hi to her first. He say, "What's up, cuz? I love you." I like, "I love you too." My friend was like, this ain't your cousin. Now, mind you, this particular friend know my whole family. Well, I say this particular friend know about 10% of my family. Okay, I have a big, huge family. And I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "All right, cool." Next thing I know, make a long story short, guys, because this is a real story. My friend was like, "Man, I think you mess with him. I don't think y'all people." So I said, "Bruh, quit trying to place me on people penises. This ain't that. I don't have sex that often. Like, my body count is super extremely low. But let me tell you something. That's my cousin. And that ain't just any cousin. That's my first cousin. We actually got the same last name. No, y'all don't. I know you." I was like, "Obviously, you don't know me at all because, honey, we got the same last name." I went ahead and I pulled out my birth certificate just to prove a point. I was like, "Here you go. There's my name. What's that man's name? What's that man's last name? Call my daddy. Matter of fact, go over there. You know where my daddy stay at. Matter of fact, go to my daddy house and tell my daddy that ain't my cousin. And you feel like I did so with my peoples and see what my daddy say. I bet he cuss you out. Because that's his nephew, bro. Whole blood nephew. You can't lie about that one. That's his nephew." So when hearing that, like, and people in their perception, she's like, "Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't really know that. I thought y'all was playing." Like, "Nah, this my cousin. I ain't seen him in a long time. Last time I seen him, it was like 10, 12 years ago. This still doesn't make him not my family. I'm still going to speak to my family because that's the person that I am in the inside of me. Like, I love people for real. I don't really hate on people, but what I will not do is I will not accept anything less than what I deserve. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your personal insecurities. But what did that show me? Your perception of me is what I got a problem about." Like, what? And then come later to find out that my friend, she messed with a dude that was literally obsessed with me. Literally obsessed with me. I'm like, "You don't remember me telling you, like, there's this boy calling me, like, he got pictures of me that I don't even got on myself. And, you know, like, I mean, he really madly in love with me. Like, it's really weird, but it's not like to the point where it's like stalkerish weird. But if I was to go to a party with social friends, this person would definitely talk to me, whether you there or not. Oh, that's my guy, blah, blah. You didn't tell me you talked to dude. Why would you talk to somebody that I personally told you that liked me like that? Get what I'm saying? Chill with me, everything. Like, like, why would you talk to that person and then get mad if they see me and they do everything that I tell you that they're going to do? So what ended up happening, we ended up going to a friend's social and she was dating this young man. This young man see me, his mouth dropped. He like, "What's up with you?" Like, it just was like this person, like, him and this person didn't talk. And I always tell people that, like, come on now. I ain't got nothing to prove. But I don't know why you did that one. Like, you think that your relationship was going to last. Like, you got to understand when people really like someone, like, no matter how many years go by, they really like a person, they love a person, like they really was in love with a person. I do not care how many years go by. If you didn't get this person that you really want, when you see this person, you gonna really trip out. Like, oh my gosh, like, I got this person in my presence. Like, I'm like, oh man, this boy mama even know he obsessed with me. Talk to the boy mama like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know why he dated your friend. Like, I recently found out that was your friend, and I told your friend, like, I don't know why you're dating him, because he really in love with your friend, the light-skinned girl with the pretty eyes, long hair, her. Like, big booty, her. I'm talking about big booty Judy. I'm like, no, I don't know. So it's a thing, guys, like, that people do. And I'm like, man. So I don't know what to say about that. Like, I just feel some type of way. So I just want to talk to y'all about it. Because maybe somebody going through that for real. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, why you do that? But I don't care if you dated this person or not, because I'm a person about, hey, if it's true love, it's true love. I'm all down for that. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, maybe I was just the link to link you to this person. I'm not a hater. Here, they're not mine no more. I want them to be happy. If you feel like this person can make you happy and you feel like it's real love, I'm down for it. Never a hater. I'm not about to sit up there and fight you. I don't have time for that. There's no money in that. I'm just not that person. There's no money in that. If we ain't fighting over no money, we not fighting over a thing at all. If it ain't about no money, then it ain't about nothing at all. You're just whooping. You're just hollering, bro. And I'm telling people that all the time. Like, when I be seeing these girls fighting on Bad Girls Club, I'm like, they literally fighting over nothing. Not one of them is fighting because you just ruined our paper at the club. You messed up my bag. We got to fight that one out. I've always been like that. I don't know. That just might be the player part of me. 7777 on the clock, guys. But that's just the player me. The player me do not accept that. Like, hold on. I'll take a look at, hold on. What am I fighting over? Is this a real reason why I need to sit over here and fight for? Like, no, I'm not that type of female. I don't get down like that. Like, fighting doesn't solve anything really at all, really, technically speaking. And women should never be fighting because that's not what Mother Earth have us here for. We're nurturing. Like, if anything, you're supposed to nurture a person. You're never supposed to sit up there, get loud with another woman, hit her, whatever. You're supposed to be real nurturing to a woman. We are Mother Earth. Okay? So when I see this, and I'm like, man, ain't not one of them hit somebody because it was over some money. You mad because this person said, hey, I don't like that you did this, and you swinging on them. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, the TV projection, the projection that it gives out, and which I don't watch TV for this particular reason. Guys, like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I do not watch TV. I don't like watching TV shows. But when I do watch TV shows, I really have to take my step back and really zoom in and zap in, because when I'm watching something, I'm like, man, they're projecting that all this drama is supposed to happen before something good comes. Why? Why you can't make a TV show where things just really great at all times? Like, people just loving on people, showing love. Why is this not being projected out on TV? Name me a TV show, give me a movie where they're promoting this. Like, you don't see this. And it's like, you create a narrative and people, I was listening to my girl, Gina Davis, at my PTK Catalyst chapter meeting, okay? And she said that whatever they put on TV, that's typically what people do. So if people put this on TV that they project, like, oh, if you love somebody so much that you don't get them and they get to die, you don't get to be happy with this one person that you really love. So guess what happens? This is the projection. People start to absorb this in their energy, and this starts to be their energy field. That's not true, guys. What you watch, you got to be careful what you watch, what you put in your energy field, because everything is a vibration. Literally, I'm like, wow, like, they put a lot of messy stuff that is irrelevant to today's lifestyle. Who am I to say that this is wrong? People don't understand that. I don't have time for that. The only thing I can tell you is about me, how to be great, how to be wonderful, how to be whole, how to be a goddess, because it's totally different. Okay. And then a lot of times, like, the projection on this TV is horrible, guys. Like, I literally sat down and watched TV shows during this Mercury retrograde. Like, what? Like, bro, like, this is crazy. So they ain't got no TV show on here where it's about pure bliss and pure love. Like, it's always some drama. So life is just about drama. There's always some drama. No, it's not. It's only drama when you make it drama. It's only drama when you're dealing with people who are not healed. Okay? And I'm telling y'all, like, I experienced this Mercury retrograde taught me how people will take something that I say And because they're not healed, they will apply themselves to it, but then try to belittle me at the same time as me practicing self-love. Yes, if I'm in a conversation with you and I'm telling you I'm a goddess, I have goddess energy. Now, with me saying, hey, be careful how you talk to me, you know I'm a goddess. That's just letting you know, I feel like, one, you're disrespecting me. Two, I don't like the energy you're projecting out talking to me. I'm warning you, I have no control over how karma is going to do you, how God is going to do you, how Jesus, whoever, the universe, Mother Earth, however you do by disrespecting me. You cannot disrespect a god or a goddess, bro. Like, once they hit that level, once you disrespect them, that's really kind of like cutoff mode. The universe takes that personally. Karma takes that personally. God takes that personally. You're not even dealing with this people's ancestors, angel. You got the creator on your ass. And I keep telling people that all the time. Like, I have nothing. When I say this, I honestly really agree with this wholeheartedly. And I don't know where I'm going with this message. Y'all know I start with one thing and I end up doing something else different. What I'm telling y'all is y'all got to be really careful on when you dealing and talking to certain people. If a person has accepted their God or goddess level, do not disrespect that person. I don't care where you are in your healing journey. Do not disrespect them. Do not belittle them. I'm literally having a conversation with a person and I'm just saying, oh, you know, I'm a goddess. I got this goddess energy. And I'm like, I always tell people when they deal with me, you first around me, whether I know you for a long time, like, please be careful on how you talk to me. Do not try to hurt me. Don't try to throw my energy off. Don't do no crazy Houdini stunt. Leave me alone. I don't know what. I know I got a strong protection field around me. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Mine's is like instant karma, instant replay, like reback. Like, I mean, when you're in the alignment, can't nobody touch you. It's over with. Y'all doing stuff, y'all wasting time. It's so crazy because once somebody hit me up, they're like, oh my gosh, I noticed that you're not doing your podcast that much. And I'm like, I never said I wasn't doing my podcast. What I'm saying is, hey, guys, I took a break. I'm going to tell y'all why on my next episode. But hey, I took my break. I'm allowed to take a break. I want just a week just to chill. Some people might think that, oh, they might put so much bad stuff out in the universe and they're like, oh my gosh, it finally hit her. Baby, I was on a vacation. You ain't hit me, baby. I was on vacation. What you're doing ain't even touching me. I don't do nothing to harm nobody. So imagine you trying to harm somebody who does nothing to nobody to harm them at all. No hurt, no harm, no malicious, no nothing. Like, but then you got a person like me. I'm a goddess. I can go match your energy, but should I? No, you don't even deserve my energy for a get back. Some people don't understand that. Like, sometimes I can see when people are sending stuff and when they doing evil stuff. People don't understand that. Oh, you think you over here? I seen you when you was doing it, dummy. Guess what I could have did? Use my goddess energy to send it back to you the same way you sent it to me. And I send it, and my send backs is totally different. I got heat with that one. And when I say I got heat, I wouldn't even do nothing to me. If I do a send back, I'll be like, you know what? I ain't even messing with that girl no more. And guess what happens? When I say stuff like that, when I was talking to this particular person, they're like, oh, so you think you better than everybody? You think we all peasants? I never said that. What I said was, I noticed something about me. You're asking me about me. I'm telling you, hey, don't hurt me. Don't do anything intentionally to hurt me. Like, I don't even want to do that. But if I know that you're trying to do something, you're trying to place something on my path, I was told not to do anything. Just continue going forward. Faith said, I got it. And that didn't skip destiny. Faith took it. Faith said, oh, I'm right here with karma. They better leave you alone. I'm not playing no games with them. And that's the whole thing that people don't understand. Like, because the last time I did a send back, that send back went all the way back. So you got to be careful when you dealing with certain people. You don't know what's going on, what kind of protection people got around them. You don't know if this person came here to break chains off of their generation, off of their generational curses and stuff. So please believe if the person was born to break a generational curse, they are divinely protected by a lot of people. A lot of people in their family. Their whole family is waiting for this person to do what they need to do. Okay? Certain people have certain jobs when they hit a certain family in your bloodline. You here for a reason. Some people are here to break any chain that's left on their bloodline. So when you dealing with people who come here to break chains, you better be ready for them people, because them people, they ain't got to do nothing. But please believe, if they was told to send something back to you, oh, it's getting sent back correctly. Correctly, properly. You got to be careful with some of them people, bro. I'm telling y'all, and I love y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know I keep it real. You know, I always keep y'all up to date. I give y'all the juice. You got to be careful on who you trying to harm and why. I remember I was talking to this girl. I said, I know. She's like, I'm freaking out. I can feel somebody doing stuff. I said, I know. I can see them too. And she's like, oh, really? And I told her who I seen. I ain't know the person or nothing. I was just telling her what the person looked like. She's like, oh, that's what I thought it was. I said, but grandma was like, they can't do nothing. They said, you got an option. You can either send back to sender or you could just keep moving forward. She's like, well, let me send back to sender. Well, go ahead, send back to sender. I was going to tell you, send them back with love and light. She sent it back to sender. She hit that whole bloodline. You got to be careful. Some people is not play with. If you dealing with a person that's here to break generational curses, guess what? When they do a send back, they can do a send back to your whole bloodline. The person who taught you how to do what you do. The person who taught your person to do what it do. Even if that person deceased, it will hit them in the spiritual realm. You have to be careful on how you dealing with certain people. Certain people is not to be messed with, guys. I don't know who I'm saying that to. I don't know who this message for. But one thing I tell y'all know I keep it real. I be warning y'all, stop messing with certain people. They're not to be messed with at this time. This is a 7 year, it's a spiritual year. Go on about your life if you're doing evil. And I know that you listen to my podcast. Now, I know there's one person in particular that listens to my podcast. There's a few people that listen to my podcast that are generational curses breakers in their family. You got to understand something. You are always divinely blessed and protected. You can do what other people do, but you can send it back to sender. That send back to sender button is strong, baby. When you that generational breaker, yeah. You're not just sending that back to them. You're sending it to their bloodline. You got to be careful. You got to be careful who you deal with, why you deal with them. You got to be careful. You should always treat people like they are you. It's in the commandments. Treat your neighbor how you want to be treated. Treat your neighbor as yourself. So if you didn't treat your neighbor as you treat yourself, then there's a problem. Now, people don't understand that, but you got to be ready for certain things, because some people are not to be played with. I'm telling y'all what I know. And when that girl did a send back to send her to that girl, because she just wanted to try it out. Hit her whole bloodline. Hit the lady who taught the people how to do it in their bloodline. They ain't even your ritual to be doing it in your bloodline. You doing a ritual that belongs to somebody else's bloodline. Baby, you acting crazy. Hit the sender. It hit everybody who had something to do with how this person knew what to do. You got to be careful. Okay, that's the only thing I'm going to tell y'all. Be very, very careful. Some of y'all here to do that. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Some of y'all are here to break those generational curses. Some of y'all here to heal y'all family. Okay, people don't understand that. Some of y'all really here to heal y'all bloodline, to heal your family. You heal your family every time you heal. At all times. So, you know, if you gotta really, when it's a lot of healing energy into this universe, tap into it. I'm telling you, I learned on some deeper level stuff on how to be at one, how to be at peace, how to be like mobile, how to accept what I can't control. I just know there's something different about me. I know I can't do everything that y'all do. I know I can't do that. And some people don't understand that. Like, yeah, I have clearance. I be talking like, what you want to do? I don't even want to give them my energy. And as a goddess, and that's the one thing I learned, I don't have to give you that energy. I'm not doing a send back to sender. I don't have time. I don't get paid to send back some stuff that you sent to me. But I know I got a little temp. My temp. I ain't even really tap in to what I really can do. What happened if I just did it just non-consciously, just said it? Just with a soft voice. If I said it with a soft voice and it did all that, I'm like, what? No, baby, I would not mess with me. That's why I be telling people, please don't mess with me. I'm a goddess now, y'all. But when you do accept your goddess, and this is me being real with y'all know I'm funny. When you do accept your goddess power and your God power, you are accepting that you are one with the universe. You are one with every single thing, living matter, all this stuff, okay? So you know that when people do things to irritate you or they want you out of your element, I don't have to do anything to you at all. I'm not going to because I don't have time. There's not about no money. I'm not going to do it. And even if they offer me $1 million, I'm still not going to do it. I just don't have time. It doesn't hold any merit to me. I don't gain anything. The only thing who's gaining is you if I send it back to sender because you did it. I just sent it back to you. Here you go. You sent me an energetic to you. Guess what I do? Send it to the void. Can never be used again. This part of your magic will never ever be used again. Ever again to harm another soul. Goodbye. Have a great day. Don't debate with me. Debate with the maker. Hello? For real, guys. Sometimes y'all got to understand. Some people are not worth your energy to even go there. And when this person try to tell me, well, what a minute, I don't have time to explain to you what a goddess is. I don't have time to tell you why I'm a goddess. Because obviously you don't think of yourself as a god. So I can't expect you to understand what I'm saying if you ain't even understand it that you're a god. And if you told me that your name was God, whoever, or goddess, whoever, guess what I'm going to do? Address you as such. Because you earned that status. You feel like you are that? Go ahead. Who am I to tell you that you are not a god? Who am I to tell you that you are not a goddess? Only person that can tell you that is the person that's looking in the mirror. That's the only person that's judging you. In my conversation with me, I'm not judging you. Hey, and somebody was like, well, you're naive just to do that. What? Because a person tell me that they're a carpenter, I'm supposed to believe that they're a painter? No. This person said they're a carpenter, I'm going to believe that they're a carpenter. Because secretly you might, even if you plan, secretly your spirit might be telling me, hey, I'm a carpenter. You need to be like asking them questions. Like, what do you know about carpeting? Some people know so much stuff about stuff that they ain't even going to school about. Prime example, me. You can use me as an example. I went to school, got my AA in criminal justice. Mind you, when I was taking criminal justice, my teacher used to love the fact like how I knew the stuff that I knew. And I'm like, oh, I just cracked up laughing. I was like, I don't know how I know this stuff. But when I did a psychology class, I knew it and didn't study at all. Like when I say at all, I never studied. But I know it. So am I made to be a psychologist? Am I made to pick up people's brains? Maybe. And it is, that's what I do. But it is, guys, it's a big factor of what I liked. And I'm like, dang, what class did I really like when I took my AA? And I'm like, man, I love psychology. I fell in love with that. Like, if I could say love, I mean, oh, baby, it gives me a high. Tony Braxton, you making me high. Yeah. That's how I feel, guys. With studying psychology. Like, I'm at home. I don't have to leave. I know this. I don't need to second guess myself. I'm telling y'all, don't allow people to place y'all in a situation where you do not belong. And that's what I learned, even having a conversation with this particular person. I said, you know what? You ain't gonna respect anything I said anyways. I could have told you my spiritual gifts was this, and you would have said, nope, it's not. You know what I would have said? I'm not telling you nothing else. We can't have a conversation about spirituality ever again. Because once you disrespect me as I'm telling you I'm a goddess and you tell me I'm not, I'm telling you I am. I'm also telling you, one, I was sent here from the universe to talk with you. Oh, like I'm sent here, heaven sent. I'm really here to talk to you. And at some point, you try to disrespect me. You try to put me down. Guess what? I'm going to leave. We're not going to have a conversation. I'm shutting down. You ain't going to never get my energy flow. But guess what? I ain't got to be rude or nasty about it. You know what it is. I shouldn't have to tell no grown person like, oh, you ain't respect me. I already said you didn't respect me the first time. How many times I got to keep saying it? Guys, I'm telling y'all. If you tell a person something and they automatically don't believe you, obviously they don't believe nothing that come out your mouth. I'm not here to debate with you to make you believe me either. I don't want to do that. Oh, I got my guard up, my wall. I ain't put your wall up. I ain't built that wall. I'm not breaking down no wall. No. But my communication is very clear. And I said what I said. I'm not going to unsay it. I'm not going to talk and tone down my conversation. Yes, I'm a goddess. I love me. I love the fact the universe protects me. Oh, you feel like the universe didn't protect anybody else? We're not talking about everybody else. We're talking about me. Why do I have to address everybody else when I'm talking about me? I would not do that. I have did that in the past. I did not like it. And now that I'm on my self-love journey, I promote me at all times. And I will not place nobody else before me, period. Oh, so you think you're above God? I never said that. I just said I'm not placing a person here right now that's walking on this earth, if it ain't Jesus. But in general, guys, I'm not placing nobody before me. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't do it no more. I done did it. Didn't make me happy. Obviously didn't make the other person happy because they like to do it just so they can get an ego boost. No, I won't do it. And I love me. I love me. And I love the people that love me back because I love y'all. And I want to let y'all know, if you telling a person how you good you are, it's like in the prime example, if people don't look at it like this is a real example of what I'm talking about compared to that. I'm the greatest rapper alive. So you think you better than everybody else? I think I'm the greatest rapper alive. I never said if I was the greatest rapper forever. What happened if I never even listened to another rapper and I just think, listen to me? Technically, I'm the greatest rapper alive because I don't listen to nobody else. What? What's wrong with having self-confidence? Maybe I didn't have self-confidence in the past, so maybe I'm doing a self-love journey where I have this self-confidence about myself. I am the best version of me. I am the best rapper there can be. I am the best rapper. What's wrong with me saying I am the best rapper? Now you're saying I can't say I'm the best rapper, so I'm supposed to say, oh, I'm the second best rapper. To make you feel better in a conversation? No, I will not do that. I'm the greatest rapper. Who you going to tell me? How you going to tell me I'm not a good rapper? How you going to tell me I'm not the greatest rapper? What happened if I'm the greatest rapper to me? My opinion. My opinion and your opinion are two different things. Oh, so you look at everybody like they're a peasant. What? I never said that. What I said was, I'm the greatest rapper. I'm the greatest singer. I'm the greatest person I know. What's wrong with loving myself? That's what self-love is. Taking your time out to really love the things that you do from the inside. I love the way I sing. I love the way how I stand up for myself. I love the way how I do not bend, break, or bully. Nobody can't bully me into doing something. You cannot control me. I am me. And the more you try to control me, the more you see it will not work. It will never work. It has never worked, and it will never work. You cannot control me. You can't control my love. You can't control what I do and how I say it. I am me. You are you. And you have to accept that. Some people are not willing to accept that. But that's not my fault. That is a you problem and not a me, okay? But guys, all in all, I really want to just help y'all out with identifying people when they want you to tone yourself down in order to make them feel good in the conversation. Hey, I'm the greatest rapper. Hey, you could be the greatest rapper too. What's wrong with you being the greatest rapper? What's wrong with you saying I got that God energy too? Okay. So you on my level then. You know what's going on. I don't have to say anything. I would never think that you're not a God because I view you as a God. You just got to see that. Whether or not you view yourself as a God, I view you as one. So guess what's going to happen? You feel me? That's something perception of you, but I will not tone myself down in a conversation to make somebody else feel better. I don't have to clarify every time I talk. Like, I'm really just saying, like, I love me and I'm grateful for me. I'm not about to do that. I'm a goddess. I don't even have to have this conversation with you. I will stop talking to you. I will look at you like we're not even talking. You won't even receive none of my energy when I look at you. How about that? Okay, some people don't understand that. Being a goddess, you can cut off your light anytime you want to, baby. I can bring you blessings, or I can leave you alone. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But you better be careful with me. That's the only thing I tell people. Be careful with me. Don't do anything to harm me. I don't know what it is, but the protection field around me is a little bit, some stuff I ain't never seen before. Like, I don't see people in situations that they ain't got that protection level I do. So I'm like, I don't, something different about me compared to you. But I don't call that out in front of people. I'm not going to say that, but all I tell people is, hey, I don't know what kind of protection I got. So you're trying to do something to harm me, whatever you is, and you and your toxic energy, do not do anything to harm me because you will receive that fate. I can't even bargain for you or nothing. Karma's karma. You go to a spiritual court, guess who's going to be there? Me. I might be your lawyer. Guess what? The judge is like, it's over. You warned them. They still did it. They've been doing this to previously 7 other people. They made this one cry really bad. But I sent you because I know you big honcho. Yeah, you a little sensitive, but I know you can go there if you want to go there. But you didn't. And you told them not to do what they did to you, and guess what they did? Do it to them, and they did it anyways. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I told you to leave me alone. I told you to respect me, treat me as such. If I'm giving you my goddess energy, I'm telling you, treat me as the goddess. And if you don't, that's what I do. Pull my energy. You will never feel that goddess energy ever again. Yep. Yep. Whatever you say. At that moment when I just start yapping, you know what? You right. That's the one. You right. You right. That's me saying, yeah, all right, motherfucker. For real. I ain't got nothing to do, and that's what people don't understand. Karma is real. The universe speaks off of energy. Imagine you putting hate and behind energy. Guess what happens? Guess what literally happens when you're putting negative energy out? Like, people don't understand that. That energy got to go somewhere, especially if a goddess do not respond to your negative energy. That energy never hit them. That energy is going back to you directly. Back to sender. Universe ain't playing with y'all right now. I keep trying to tell y'all destiny and fate out with karma. Hitting. Doing hits. Y'all not understanding. I done seen it. Y'all for to understand in about 2 weeks. When Mercury really start going direct and all the planets really start chiming in, you about to see what I'm talking about? You're about to be seeing some unexpected things go on, and people going to be coming back apologizing. Straight up apologizing. People be so mad at me because I be like, oh, you know what? What I said is true. Whatever, however you feel like it's going to be, it's going to be. But guess what? I'm not here to even debate with you, to prove myself to you. You are not God. You are not God. I don't have anything to prove to you. And that's the one thing that I have always been on. I have always stood on that. I'm not proving myself to nobody. I don't have to prove myself to you. The only person I got to prove myself to is me. I don't do what I do. I'm not a spiritual teacher to be like, oh, you should. I'm not here to tell you you should go on a spiritual route. Maybe religion is for you. I'm just telling you what works for me. And this is what helped me. This has helped me heal. Some people who even believe in God listen to me. And they be like, you know what? You got some merit to what you saying. Like, I really appreciate you taking your time out to really talk religious with us too, that you connected spiritually where we can see it on a spiritual term. But then you talk about like the supernatural with the universe. And then you also take your time out to talk about Mother Earth. Because Mother Earth is a whole different energy, guys. You got to understand. So like I tell people, like, Mother Earth loves the women because we keep this world flowing. Women create life. We create a whole life in the inside of us. Do you understand what I'm telling you? A baby cannot grow in the insides of a mom. A mom cannot create a baby not unless it's growing inside of her. So she's creating life. Literally. Yeah, you might have gave her that seed, but she's created. Y'all manifested through a portal to bring a baby in. But guess who's carrying this baby? Guess who's creating this baby? This mom is. That's Mother Earth, guys. Like, y'all have to really start really treating women very good and people. And I'm telling y'all, some people don't like when I say that. Like, hello. God sounds like a woman to me. However you want to believe, a woman of God, God's a woman or a man. Doesn't matter at this point. All this point is make sure your soul's saved. Make sure your heart's open. Make sure you're doing the things that you need to do. Never let somebody get you down. Do what you need to do. Not what somebody else need to do. Do what you need to do at all times. But guess what? I'm not in control of what's going to happen to you. I'm not in control of your karma. I'm only in control of my own karma. I'm in control of how I react. I'm in control of how I respond. I'm in control of what I say to you. I'm in control of what I do to you. I'm not in control of anything else less than that. I'm not in control of how you talk to me. I'm not in control of however you feel, whatever you feel like you doing. I'm not in control of that at all. That's your karma. People don't understand that. You're in control of your karma. I'm not carrying your karma. I'm not dealing with your karma. That's your karma. My heart's pure. My intentions are pure. What I care about, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm telling y'all, please don't. I'm telling y'all, please, 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 please. I had a conversation with a girl yesterday. I'm like, stop putting yourself down in the conversation with people. I don't like it. When you're talking to me, you talk about yourself at a high standard, period. I don't care who around you, who not around you. You talk to me like I'm a goddess and I'm the Dundada. All right. I'm going to respect you as a goddess and that you're the Dundada. Want to know why? Because that's what you said you are. I'm going to respect you exactly what you say you are. I go off of words in your actions. Hey, you say you a goddess. This is what you go by. I'm going to address you as such. If you say you're a queen, I'm going to address you as a queen. What's up, queen? Hey. But I'm telling y'all, when you know your power, you know your worth, I don't accept anything less. So if you don't accept the fact that I say I'm a goddess, guess what happens? We ain't got to have another phone conversation. We don't have to see each other. We ain't got to talk no more at all. Because guess what? You ain't going to receive this energy no more. Have a great day. You won't see this version of me. And you'll hear it, feel it and stuff. I'm just pulling my energy away from you because maybe I was sent to give you some goddess energy. But at any point that I feel like you misusing it or trying to abuse me and stuff, like verbally or physically, because it can be that too. Guess what I'm going to do? Pull back my energy. Come on, my energy back. Come on, back. I'm out. God, I try to help him. I'm out. All right, here you go, universe says, here goes your gold star. Go on about your day. Thank you. And I'm just running off in the la-la land. And hey, I'm just receiving what I'm supposed to get in this world. That's it, guys. I'm telling you, you are only responsible for your health. I'm not responsible for how a person thinks about me. I'm not. So if I tell you I'm a goddess, you think you telling me I'm a queen, that means that you think you're devaluing me. That's what you're doing. Oh, that's not what I did. Yes, it is. Because I told you what I was. And people don't understand that this is exactly what this is. And this is exactly what this means. If I tell you I'm a goddess and yet you still call me a queen or an empress, I told you I am now a goddess. You address me as Goddess Nikita. I've been Goddess Nikita for 2 years. Stop playing with me. Put some respect on my name. Okay? Stop playing with me. Don't play with me. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. Play with your kids. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I'm not your mama. Your mama tell you what to do. I stay in my own house. Okay? My mama respect my boundaries. Hey, I can't really tell Keita what to do in her house. Right. Can't nobody tell me what to do in my house, when to do it, and how to do it. You do what you do in your house, and I do what I do in mine. If I call myself a goddess, that's what I do. If I say this, that's what it is. You cannot tell me anything less or anything different because I will not accept you to do that to me. Some people accept that. I won't. Have a great day. Okay. And that's the one thing I love about me being a goddess now, guys. I'm able to speak up for me. I'm able to shine my light when I'm needed to. I'm able to give light at all times, give light and love. But guess what? At any moment I feel like you're abusing me, I'll pull it back. I have boundaries. And I love my boundaries. And it's like, I don't have boundaries when it comes to love, because when it comes to love, that's different. But at the same time, I do have boundaries because some people try to hurt you. Baby, I ain't got time for that. But guess what? Your energy didn't even hit me. I don't care. You're trying to break down my self-esteem. Baby, you can't break down my self-esteem. I'm an Aries. I know I was born shit. I know I was born of greatness. You're acting crazy. I'm the first house in the zodiac wheel. You can't come in this planet unless you come through my house, which is an Aries house. Are you serious? I was destined to be first. But I'm not accepting anything less than that. I'm not even in competition with nobody. There's nobody even in my lane. So when you're coming to me and y'all talking to me sometimes, y'all gotta understand something. There's nobody in my lane at all. Nobody, not a single soul. No, baby, you can't get that off of me. You need to get that off of yourself. I would not accept that from anybody to treat me less than. I will not make you feel better in a conversation, ever. The old me used to do that. And the new me like, hey, I'm not going to tone me down. For nobody. I remember I used to be like, oh my gosh, I am so sexy in this outfit. And I couldn't used to say that in front of certain people. I used to be like, oh, you look good in your outfit. I look sexy. I'm the sexiest human being walking on this planet. So now you think I feel like everybody is not the sexiest human being walking on this planet? I feel like they're the sexiest human being walking on this planet, but do I don't have to say that when I'm addressing myself? I'm looking in the mirror and I'm talking to myself. Oh, I'm talking to my friend saying, girl, I'm the sexiest human being in this planet. What? That's self-confidence to me. And if you got a problem with me saying that, that means you have a problem with yourself in the inside. Maybe you don't encourage yourself enough. I practice self-love and I do it healthy. Yes, I'm the baddest. Who gonna step up to me? That's pretty red. See who gonna come up against me? Who? I'm trying to find them. Where they at? Where they at? Oh, you. No, I'm not accepting anything less than what I deserve. I cannot have a conversation. If I can't have a conversation with you, we're friends, family, whatever. And I'll be like, you know what? I'm proud of me. I'm really happy. I love this me. I'm the prettiest thing on this planet. And you got a problem with me saying that? I'm going to have a problem with that, because guess what happens? That means that you're not going to be willing. And I'm hoping that you say I'm the prettiest person on this planet. Baby, we both the prettiest people on this planet. Everybody the prettiest person on this planet. What? Everybody should be saying that. Not just one person. And if that makes you upset, then that means that I know your real intentions ain't pure with me. Because you know I don't mean it like, oh, I look better than everybody. No, I just mean like, hey, I'm pretty. I don't see nobody else in my lane. There's nobody here. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't want to be in competition with nobody. There's no levels here. It's just me driving in my lane. There's nobody in front of me, nobody back of me, nobody on side of me, nobody on side of me. On either side. There's nobody there but me. And at some point, you're not looking at yourself like that, then there's a problem. That's the inner problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me, but you won't make me feel bad because I said, I am beautiful. I'm the most beautiful person on this whole entire planet. I won't feel bad for that. You can't, you're going to have a problem with me every time. Guys, don't put yourself down in the conversation to make somebody else feel better. Oh, but you pretty too. I don't have to tell you that you pretty. You should know you pretty. You should be chiming in like, girl, I'm the prettiest girl on this planet too. Okay. Well, we both pretty then, babe. We both the prettiest people in our world. Our galaxy, our universe. I only have one universe, and that's between my legs. So if I tell you I'm the prettiest girl in the universe, I'm really saying it and I'm meaning it disrespectfully and respectfully, because there ain't another female that got my same universe inside of me. Hello. Do y'all need me to say it again?